Hi folks, it's time for one last game in round 3 of the 8 Regents of Westeros tournament. So every match has been decided except for Stark and Night's Watch, which is currently 4-3 in favor of Stark. So really high quality stuff earlier between Supertank and Jing. And it's been high quality throughout, very close. And I think apart from Chris and Matis, I have not been able to record anything from this match, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we get the decisive one, and it's let's jump into it. So it's Adichamp playing for Stark, and Argento is playing for Knights to salvage the draw. Another decisive game that he has to play, and what we have? We have Banner Watch for Stark, which is just Rangers, as you can see. So we've seen this concept played a couple of times in this tournament out of Targaryen and Baratheon.
And Lannister.
And Lannister, okay. Where you just take all the Night's Watch characters. And they have this non-kneeler attack, and you have some potential infection stuff in this case. We see to claim military just went through with Winter is Coming. Against builders, so Kings of Summer for Argento, Brandon's gift in play, Halder's there. They can't resist military for the moment though, so had to suffer 2 claim, and now the Lord set comes in to oppose.
So what's on this guy? Is it Longclaw that he has around?
I think so, yes. I can't highlight it, sorry. I just pressed record and went out, so I just have to recognize all the cards, all the little builders and stuff, and know their abilities, right? Okay, actually, there is some highlighting of cards before I leave the house. Yeah, Argento wins because he has Halder, and he's not going to do any successful military. So if the non-kneeler is going to have renown and there's Grand in play as well, who can take power of the faction card onto the non-kneeler. 2 power, in fact, right? So that's a big swing. So
Yeah, 2 power on a non-kneeler, yeah.
basically, Argento has to. Uh, there we go. So lay waste on Longclaw. He has to not lose any power challenges and win power back every time, and he needs the wall pretty quickly. Board has been decimated a little bit, so he has 3 cards in hand, and there could be more 2 claims coming through.
Not huge hand, just 3 cards left. One is Dolores, right?
Mm-hmm. Where's back in hand, back in the deck?
So there's gonna be some exchange. Yeah.
Ooh, and yeah, you win, not even I vanquish the unbeliever, so that's 2 claim, and if Stark claim raise is happening. I don't know, so I think Winter is Coming is the only one that's just playable just like that, easily without too many conditions. So probably.
Well, there's the other one as well.
Yeah, the shadow event that's not going back to hand doesn't seem like.
It's really expensive. Yeah, if you're not gonna play Winter, I think you're gonna have it in the deck.
Ooh, that's going to hurt though for Argento, because now everyone comes with a power icon and they win power and attack and defense potentially. Okay, we know how builders are, and ban on strongholds and Halder and such. So
And there's the Watch Wizard, so
yeah, let's not get too excited for the power icons, but for the moment it's extremely useful. And
Oof, gets a bunch of them.
so Jeremy Rucker has no attachments except weapon like everyone else, so can't milk him. I remember when I played against this deck. It was Targ watch, but it was this deck.
Yeah, I mean there is a bit synergy with Drogo as well there because
That's
yeah.
true, and Rob did come into play in the late game.
You have the Icon and the Drogo, that's great.
I played the icon control though, and when Riker entered play, before him there was like 6 icons in play, and I could take a few, but after he entered play there was like 12 icons in play, and it was kind of hopeless.
Yeah, it's the difference either they have none or all power icons, right?
So Gentle Marshall's Blackbird without oh, Tetrasort is in play. Has 2 more gold. Okay.
There's 2 more goals, which is like 5 in builders economy.
And
Might be really annoying when people say stuff like that, but it does seem like it. It's 5 gold, and
yeah,
it's
it
kind of like when you.
triggers 3 times to reduce.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like when you play passing, and it looks like you get 10 out of 3 gold, right?
Mhm. So he has 10 reserve now, which is amazing reserve for Tetrasort searches. So anytime he comes in and out, he's likely to find a Craven or something. And Abandoned Stronghold will raise the strength by 6 on challenge type.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to even try really hard to even win the military properly. Because you have abandoned stronghold and you have well, there's actually not so much for her.
He can get, I think he can get up to 12
So you said
on defense.
7 for oh no 6 for abandoned
6, yeah.
stronghold. That's 8,
Mm-hmm.
and then plus 2, right? No, 2. Which one have to near?
4 more locations or
Yeah,
attachments.
4 if you really want to get
Yeah.
them.
Can defend it without an extra one, but it's so close to just being able to defend this. And look, everything is net, and it's a 2 claimer. So, and you spend 1 character, right?
Yeah,
One
yeah, yeah.
character, everything else is standing if you do that.
But I don't think because does abandoned stronghold not hit too near for its
It
ability?
needs,
So you have realistically only 3 locations. Right?
yeah, and Craven.
Oh, Craven's there, I didn't even. Some blind riding with the Night's Watch characters.
Ooh, and there is another winter is coming. So, killing them off, all the little monocons, and now the strength boost from Abandoned Stronghold goes right down again. And Gran's just grabs 2 power. So that's going better than I figured it would be.
Yeah, but look at the offensive state now. Like, okay, you get some challenges back, right? Because you don't need now to defend power, and for intrigue, the lower set is coming anyway,
Mhm.
and then you can do probably all 3 back.
Okay, so just opposes. Doesn't specifically need to win on defense. He has the Shadow
No.
Tower.
Oh, wait, does the Shadow Tower do?
It's going to stop one guy attacking, so this guy attacking on intrigue, I guess.
Yeah,
Doesn't use it because
okay.
I think it's better just to use for Hyder for the +1 strength. He
Mm-hmm.
needs to get around 6 on defense for the power challenge.
Yeah, I mean, and he has the rules at defend Hendrik, so I think he's fine. He can.
Oh, not 6 because that guy can't defend, right? So just 4.
Yeah, yeah, he can win all 3 back.
Mhm.
Pretty sure.
Now this one, if you need, is it Stone Snake? Hyder can boost by 2 and then you win power. If he doesn't need to defend and it's just unopposed, then you still win power because Hyder triggers on the power challenge instead. So Gento's winning both. 1 or 3 in fact back. Well, even after that board got killed again, I mean, we just saw 5 claim in 2 rounds.
And now there's 6 cards in hand, and probably another exchange coming
Yeah.
eventually. It's gonna get
And then you'll be killing 1
a
per round.
bunch more again, and
The bigger threat is really Gran taking
yeah,
power.
yeah, that's true. But once work comes into the picture, that's really.
Although we did say that something similar in round 2 during Argento's game, that was against Targaryen, I think, and looked like they would be coming back forever. But after some Magulis, he was down on characters
Yeah,
and
but
couldn't
now
recover.
Military challenges will not happen.
That's going to be a good round in that respect, but political disaster is an excellent plot to include against the
Mm-hmm.
builders. Now, either you lose econ or you lose the cards that boost strength and stop attacking, and Blackbird is
Yeah,
still
I
there.
think you lose some of the.
There is none in reserve. Do you just keep Blackbird for the that assault shuffling? He didn't use it, by the way, in standing and succession. That assault just stays in play.
I think it's is it gift and no, yeah, keep all the equal.
Doesn't bother with gift, just wants the straight gold and the two builders locations basically.
Maybe has another in hand. But he would have put him in like here and drew cards here. Mm.
Such carpenter is a little bit of econ. Well, better than Lannisport Moneylender.
Oh, okay. So for every two it gains one, right?
Hmm.
And this one's almost free. Is this to a minimum of one anyway?
Yeah.
So it's the minimum. You can tell me what this one does.
Castle Black Mason.
Yeah.
I think is that the one where you need two builders to search for something,
Possibly.
and we have watchers need from the other side to search for rangers, and it doesn't find bad rangers. Iron Emmet and Corin Halfhand are quite useful.
Corin can't be played this round though. Oh,
No,
nothing is played.
yeah, Corin can increase the claim though. Using play for the first two rounds, he would be quite annoying. And Argento is going to do challenges. There's one harder going for just the one strength to push Intrigue through. Maybe he wants to hit that Corin. It's a ranging party, which also natural power icon. Now, what's the power situation? So, military is not a thing this round, so just needs to calculate how much power is coming back at him. I reckon it's 8 strength. And for defense, he needs to overcome 10. So if he can attack with 10 and leave 8 available, I mean, the abandoned stronghold is plus
Yeah,
5.
Abandoned Stronghold works in defense, right? So
Yeah, only on defense, so it's plus 5. So
I think each deck can go just with the two power icons and yeah. Then if he already defends, he use harder, right?
yeah, nothing to be done really. You might as well pass here. No hidden information, no tricks, so you know it's coming. Unless there's a nightmares for Halder. No,
No,
okay.
I don't think anyone with Nightmares or harder it's enough to power.
And there you are. So, this is
Fine, Stronghold, I think.
this is a thing. So, I wasn't calculating whether you could stop this from happening by attacking.
I always, also, when I play against builders, never think to try stopping that. Should really educate myself more on what they do.
Yeah, but that can now be costly because okay, Wall has missed 3 rounds where all challenges were defended, and Argento would just be on 10 if that happened, if the Wall is in play. Uh, but it's coming now, and if it's defended, can match Grant's power gain a little bit. Then you win power on defense, you attack power back, you're kind of okay.
Yeah, I think you need to handle Gren somehow.
Okay,
Oh! So that's, I guess, why there wasn't anything played out previous round. He has to hide this, and I suppose wanted to spend it. Maybe I'm not sure if it hurts so much. I mean, it does get rid of a bunch of them. This five
Losing
caster and four caster are probably
Garrett and the
going.
Craven character, but Gran, Nod Miller, and Riker survive. But you're not hurting Argento's board, that's the thing. You can lose
I think
Grizzled
the
Miner.
two expensive ones will go right, or even just one. I don't
Maybe
know.
Tattersall goes because
Not have Blackbird anymore
yeah,
anyway.
you want to play him again if you draw him.
True.
And he's not a builder.
And neither is
He's a captain, right?
yeah, could play him with Maiden's Bane. But Hob is also not a builder of his thing. Let's gift back.
Yeah. It's not looking that great for Adichamp here.
So gift can trigger when you marshal builder and location or no location? Seems like no location.
I think if you marshal a builder character, you can trigger it to reduce the cost of the next Night's Watch card.
Yeah, that's how it's something like that. So the thing now that maybe is problematic is Common Westeros does stop the claim, but not the grand power game, so we have to try to defend it, I think.
And there's that now, so just add
Yeah.
Castle Black Mason and Walnuts, is that the thing?
Well, there's 3 gold in hand, so I'm sure that's something useful coming.
It's scoring, which can be useful, although if there's a complete lock, he wouldn't have had. Let's see now how realistic it is. Well, Argento's still going to do challenges. Maybe he knows the wall is going to kneel this round, or maybe he knows that it won't. Do either this. I think you do power is the most important challenge. Mm-hmm. Uses the Shadow Tower, which is useful on defense. Leaves the Stronghold, which is even more useful, and leaves the wall, so it's gonna make Adichamp kneel it now, can he?
Is there the blade coming in?
Of course.
Yeah.
Can win it on defense even.
Yeah, just about right. We need to use the tower or a stronghold, that's +4. So 9, and then if you use Halder and your long claw, that's 10. If I'm not wrong.
But okay, he's doing it. Never mind. There is no claim, but there are abilities.
Yeah, I mean, power claim is actually less damaging than Brand's ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
Assuming, of course, that there's not Morgulis coming, because Morgulis would kill this guy, but still removes 2 power.
Now this one cannot be defended.
Successfully.
You have the faction card
Well, you
melt this round.
can.
What melt the faction card?
Oh, faction cards melt. I don't know.
Oh, Garrett melted for the Harris.
Ah,
So no,
no, Dolores said.
which means you have to keep the Intrigue Icon standing. Doesn't bother to do it, is it not? Oh, it's not. It's
It's not
two
winning
against
yet.
3. And Argento was winning dominance regardless, so there we are. 8-5. Well, that military power was costly. It would have been what? 7-6 for Adichamp if that had gone through. And it's another exchange.
into heads and spikes, so
Argento will choose exchange first to reduce the number of characters.
that's another watch his need.
Ooh,
But there is no other events in the deck.
He has quite a few characters there, so it's a good chance that it hits. Hit Meister Mariner or Tetrasol, that's not the worst thing, or it's Tetrasol or the Mason who gets all the items.
But he did get all the type, no card types.
Practice Blade, so that's going to mess with military challenges. Watch his need will draw another 1,000. So Tetrasol for Craven would have been also good.
It's not unique, right?
No, it's completely.
Okay. Yeah. I'm so used to there being one because of the review skill.
How many builders are there?
It's 9.
4 builders, and one of them is a dupe for Halder, which is just fine. Grizzly Miner is free again. It's an econ advantage almost because it triggered a gift from him. Okay, now the only thing is Argento's own reset in the last 2 plots. So if he holds back a little bit, we know that he has either Dohaeris or Morgulis. If he doesn't, then just spam, and I can't see Rangers getting through this wall of defense really.
But I think you're kind of close to winning already anyway, because if they can't defend, they can't push through. It's going to be 4 power per wall, and if there's power claim every round, it's so close to just winning immediately. And really, I mean, how much do they hold back?
Well, Stark gets 2 Rangers, and one of them is another one of these. So when Lucas had this against me, it was quite tough. He had crossing, of course, just had non-kneelers.
These ones are really strong
But I had a deck that needed to win challenges on attack and not lose too quickly, whereas Argento is perfectly fine to deal with non-kneelers and defend them. Just individually each challenge as much as he can, and that's his win condition basically. Are you tired?
No.
No.
The entry has to be unopposed even.
Yeah, no defenders, that's true. That's another 3 power. And now here comes the counting. So actually, there's no huge penalty for Argento to lose on the attack, so he can attack with quite little number here. And
yeah, I think the biggest penalty is if you lose the military, the attacking military.
What's the penalty there?
The grand.
Does he work on defense? He works on attack.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's coming, right? Or is he gone now?
I think he's coming, and 4 gold, which always makes me think that Ari.
I think there's a chance that he doesn't bother defending. Okay, never mind. Let's gonna defend this and use the Shadow Tower.
To stop Grant from doing military at all? They don't have to care at all about military.
If you can win it past Grand, then you stop Iron Emmet. Grand is stopped, okay. Well, one thing's for sure, Wall is still going to be there, so. That's 12, so better win power, but you can't. Can you?
Very stealth.
Start on the one on the right hand side, for instance, who only has a power icon. Mm, okay, military first. Well, non-kneelers can just do it even if you do nothing else, but okay,
Of
goes all in.
spending iron element on the military. Not sure if I will come for that.
There's 17 defense, by the way.
Another practice blade.
Even after
Coming
the
in.
stealth, there's 17 defense for the power challenge. So it's kind of hopeless, I think. This one was less hopeless, and now Argento doesn't even care that much. What's he taking? Dupe? No, just in case, going to leave the dupe. Yeah. Argento just needs to calculate dominance now. If he can defend
I mean, you can defend
one
with
guy.
just one, and then if something unexpected happens, you still have Halden. Okay, not even that.
I think he's used Halder twice though now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Obviously not.
But it's still the tower, of course.
Either way, that's 13. No challenges coming through anymore. Maybe if this was Nightwatch Crossing, and on the third one you get +2 and everyone, maybe you can push power through, but then you have to suffer the Shadow Tower in between.
Yeah.
Plus, we saw Cravens already in this game, and yeah. They don't go on everyone though. There's lots of no attachments except weapon.
Yeah, maybe that was the idea when choosing this banner for Stark. Expecting builders because they would have on the anti-builder stuff like political disaster and heads and spikes. Kinda meta plot against Regent always has many characters in the deck, so.
He tried to kill them off early on, and in hindsight it wasn't that close, but it seemed like it could have worked, right? And there's another 2-claim plot.
I think you need
2-claim military plus winter is coming and you kill them off, and then they don't come back, but they kind of do.
There's a reset coming.
Yeah, and that sucks as well for Stark here. You know, Mad King's command is really
Mad King's
what you
command
need.
is really, and first snow I think as well.
But that's not universally good, right? It will be good against builders, but it's many Nightwatch decks that.
I would say it's generally good against Nightwatch in like majority of cases.
Very can't get past this one. So everyone's favorite result, draw. Haven't seen Nightwatch against Stark. Yeah, that's just how it goes. The game's being decided much earlier than this. Once you're in this game state, it's not salvageable, I'm afraid. So, yeah, if Corin was one of the characters early on, where Argento got characters killed down to 3 in play, that was down to 2 in play.
Corin gets all the claims outright in this specific matchup.
And he would kill those that matter the most, Shadow Tower Masons or maybe Grizzled Miners, those that have the highest strength, to clear the way a little bit or whatever.
They can't kill the highest strength, right? It has to be strength lower than his, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, that's...
Why are you laughing at me?
Because I'm not used to Corin being blocked actually by strength, yeah. Sure. Builders can mess with Corin in that way. Yeah. Imagine they can build themselves up to have everyone out of Corin reach, and then he just doesn't do anything. Before the redesigned Halder, when he could just individually do it 1,000 times, and you get everyone to strength 5. Imagine that. That was a thing. Yeah. Halder wasn't even redesigned as much for to nerf him. It just was ridiculous. It just to click through him. He was stronger, to be fair. It's like having 10 arbor marketplaces in play and you just do exactly what you need. But now it's limit 2, so you have to be more careful and know what you're doing.
But still extremely strong.
Yeah. Okay, and that's the last one now for round 3. That's all we had, and on to round 4 next week or this week now actually. So hope you join us for that as well.
Bye bye.